bent double, like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshod. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of tired, outstripped 5-9s that dropped behind. Gas! Gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time. But someone still was yelling out and stumbling and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea, I saw him drowning. In all my dreams, before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning.
The Duck by Ogden Nash. Behold the duck, it does not cluck. A cluck it lacks, it quacks. It is specially fond of a puddle or pond. When it dines or sups, it bottoms ups.
I've got to run faster. This pace just won't do it. It's starting to hurt, but I've got to run through it. All the miles I ran to prepare for this race will all be for nothing if I just finish in last place. So I've got to run faster, but my body says no. Is this really as fast as my legs will go? I've fallen behind. It's too hard to keep pace. And this is only the warm-up. It ain't even the race.
It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love. I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kingsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lay down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea.
For the last year, everyone has been under the same pandemic conditions. Self-quarantine is said to do a number on one's sanity, but we've been trying hard to stay sane. How do you feel about the pandemic? Interesting insight. We believe it's working. The biggest challenge is that everything in pandemic just seems so much more boring. Studying. Using computers. Cleaning is another thing that we could be doing to stay sane, although frankly, who can really work up the effort? Nope. Sleeping is good though. Sleeping is nice. Just so much sleeping. As you can see, life in the pandemic is one of solidarity and boredom. So please, wear a mask, if for no other reason than to let us out. Please.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are making some delicious vegan banana muffins, a favorite in my family. Here we have the dry ingredients to this side and the wet ingredients to this side. The dry ingredients will be put into a mixer because my arms are weak and I can only afford to mix the wet ingredients in a separate bowl.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees ahead of time. You will need
2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, baking powder, baking soda, 1 cup of coconut oil, of which I have taken out of the can, 2 cups of bananas, which I have previously mashed with a fork. You're going to want to use ripe bananas for this, and a cup of canola oil. Right now I am setting up my mixer to put all the dry ingredients in. That includes the flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, spices, and the salt. And while that's mixing, we're going to mix the wet ingredients by ourselves. So right now I'm just pouring all the ingredients in and then mixing them around. I know there is a tool specifically for mashing bananas, but I forgot what it was called, don't know where it is, so I'm stuck with a dingly little fork. Now that the wet ingredients are mixed together, we are going to pour it into the big mixer and finish up the dough there. When your batter is done, you're going to want to prep your muffin tin with some non-stick spray. I would recommend you spray the tin over your sink as it will be easier to clean up afterwards. You are going to want to fill each of these about halfway full, and when the tin is complete, throw it in for about 30 to 35 minutes. Stab the muffin with a toothpick to see if it is still doughy on the inside. Set them out to cool before serving. And now you have some banana muffins.
I originally grew up in Louisiana. I'm from Baton Rouge. They're in the capital, and around the time that Little Mermaid came out and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when I saw the audiences and how they reacted, I was like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I want to make audiences do this. And when I was in high school, my art teacher just happened to get one of those portfolio day posters, different schools, and show them your portfolio and get feedback. And I called all the 1-800 numbers for all the ones that were free. And from there, I started building and understanding which art schools were what for what kind of field of art I wanted to go into. So I looked at all the different schools I wanted to go to. Ringling was my second runner-up, but I couldn't get a scholarship at that place, but I managed to get one for Kindle. So I was like, great, okay, well, I'll go up to Michigan. I was the only person in that school that wanted to go in animation, so I was the animation program. And I would often take independent study classes, and try to look at books and try to storyboard and stuff like that and try to animate. But there wasn't a lot of information on it, and I was trying to teach myself it, and I managed to just go straight across flat line, not really get that much better. I managed to get a couple callbacks on portfolios from just raw drawing skill, but I realized I knew nothing about the technical stuff I needed to know to do animation. I'd done some stuff like flash animations and interactive and web design stuff at that time, and I managed to find out that someone that had been in the program had an internet show that was being taken to Nickelodeon, was going to have a few episodes made, and they needed artists, and so I happened to just jump on there. They were going to be boarding it and making it in Flash, and I just happened to have experience with that, and that got me on the show. And so a 3-month gig ended up being 9 months, and then I managed to just kind of like jump to the next thing, little jobs here and there, but eventually I got onto like Despicable Me, and then I went back to Nickelodeon, Kung Fu Panda, Legend of Awesomeness, and then from there I went over to Disney. I managed to get in at Disney on Gravity Falls, and I went in as a revisionist. I learned underneath the director on that, on Wander Yonder, and then on Tangled, I moved up from revisionist to board artist, and then I board art on Big Hero 6, like last episode, Troll Hunters, and then 3 Below, and then I came back over to Disney for Big City Greens, Monsters at Work. Then I went off to become a director at Atomic, and now I'm working on the Ghost of Molly McGee for Disney back again. I started trying to do freelance at Kindle when I was there, and they had a career studies person that had just started around actually the beginning of my junior year when this career service lady showed up. For like the next 3-5 years, I was constantly in her office like every other day, like what new jobs came in, and I was grabbing jobs. During the school year I wouldn't do it as much, but during the summer I would just hound her like every day, and anytime and sometimes she would even just call me up like, hey, this job came in. She knew I was hustling and trying to make it work, so she actually helped out. It really helped me out when I was getting started. I was still making like not a lot of nothing, but I had each individual job didn't pay a lot, but when you added them up, they kind of did okay. And then when mixed it with web design, actually, I made enough to be able to move out here. So I was writing the whole speech from as I was them, I was you, and I travel back in time. I'm just an uglier, hairier version of you, and I'm telling you all the secrets of the future. The first piece of advice I got from a guy who taught life drawing at Disney and worked at Disney, his name's Glenn Villepeu. He said, look, this is the 3 things you need to get ahead when you're starting your career. Show up on time, be easy to work with, and shower often. And the 4th one was hit your deadlines. And he said, notice I don't include talent in that. It's like that will come. But if you hit these 4, people will want to keep hiring you, people want to keep working with you. And you'll figure it out as long as you work on talent. There is a truth to maybe you aren't worthy of showing your stuff or sharing your stuff, but neither was I when I grew up, when I was graduating. Neither is your competitors, neither is anyone else that first came out of school. And that's great, because that means there's so much potential to make yourself capable of showing your stuff to everyone.
sing a song full of hope, full of pain? Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
That's some high-tech equipment. It appears that the crash has put the ship in some sort of lockdown.
You really didn't think you were going to get away just like that, did you?
Intruder detected on level 3. Initiate lockdown.
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious.
Nice talking to you.
Wait, what if I told you I was thinking about being a spy too, when I grow up?
All right. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. You don't believe me?
What is that? It looks like a interdimensional cube of energy. Let's touch it. So how was it? Stings?
Yeah. Beans, hummus, cheese, bread, crackers, jelly. It's all in my head. Beef, rice, spice. It's all so nice. I woke up from a dream. I like this life. It's alright. 'Cause it's all in my head.
It was the year 1890. I was forced into hiring a new lab assistant for my chain laundromat. He was named the Opacity Man, for he was very opaque. Our task was simple. Create a tonic that makes permanent stains on clothes disappear. Sadly, I was only ever able to make entire objects disappear. For some reason, during my lunch break, Opacity Man was more determined than ever to get to work.
But little did he know, I had an evil opportunity I could not pass up.
Opacity Man then clumsily spilled the substance on his skin, turning him invisible. But just before I could bravely bring him down in a fight, I realized something. I was previously working on another formula to make invisible things visible. Unfortunately, I've never had the funding to do so. I needed a down payment on my excessively ominous castle! He then agreed with me that we could work together to make an invention that would make us both rich. And I guess make him visible again. My name is Dr. Ramlein von Heisenkloft. And because of me, and some input from Opacity Man, we will conquer the world! All we need is...
Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Come on, shoot. Oh gosh, come on, let go. What are you even stuck on? Come on. What is this stuff?
Perfect. Oh, jeez, Mom. Man. Like I never stopped wearing them. Oh, I'm still late.
A voiceless young woman, tasked to follow geese through an untraversable land, holds a secret that could cost her everything. Moira bears a curse that silences. Her face is curse-marked for all to see. Strangers show her distrust and suspicion. In the end, she will have to decide who to trust.
Hi, my name's Peritas, and welcome to Golden Fleece Ranch. We raise many different species here at the ranch, and we've just hired our new employee. Ugh, what was his name?
It's Kirk! You're so mean.
Whatever. While the boss is away, it's your job to make sure all the animals' needs are met. They need to be fed, watered, and have their pens cleaned. You know, just like any other animal. If any animal gets too unhealthy and faints, you're fired. If you can somehow do a good job, you'll be invited to work again the next day. I should also mention, if you don't take proper care of them and they become unhappy, you might find yourself on the menu.
Peritas, help me!
Your screams bring me joy.
There are 3 areas to work in. I can get verbally abused by Peritas in your tutorial, care for some lovely Hippolectrion in their pen, or get poisoned by Catoblepus. How fun! But in all honesty, I still love my job at the end of the day. With each new animal I encounter, a new entry is unlocked in my bestiary, which gives me some cool information about each species. So come on down and visit the Golden Fleece Ranch.
The fate of not one, but two species is in your hands. I trust you'll make the right decision.
I trusted you. I trusted you.
Hello everyone, my name is Everton Koski, and this is my game, Celestial. Celestial is an endless boss battle arcade shooter mixed with the endless progression system of an incremental game. Leveling up your ship's statistics and various weapons make it easier to collect damage credits. However, the boss will also scale up and get new attacks and patterns as well. Due to the infinite nature of the game's concept, the goal for this project was to create a solid foundation with systems that could easily be built upon in the future. With the help of my good friend and programming tutor Ben Jones, I achieved that using a system of scriptable objects. These scriptable objects you see here are attack patterns. They store various data such as the amount of bullets to fire during the pattern, the types of bullets to fire, and how the boss should move while it's firing them. These attack patterns are then inserted into various attack pools, and the attack pool is then inserted into the boss. This allows me to easily create as many attack patterns and pools for the boss as I'd like to update the game with. A similar method is also used in order to add new player attacks and super attacks to the game. Celestial also features a save file system that allows you to store your data between play sessions. The game will save all the players' upgrade choices into an encrypted binary file in a remote location on their computer that is difficult to edit to prevent cheating. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy playing Celestial.
Soul Corp, new employee introduction video. Take 36.
Hello. My name is Issei Carriot, boss of Soul Corp, and I would personally like to introduce you to Hell. Your sole purpose now until you reincarnate is to make sure our lovely little company runs as smoothly as possible, meaning you will become personally acquainted with all our rules, such as our #1 golden rule: the fallen must never escape containment. They are the power to our corporation, so please be prepared to put your life on the line to protect our gates. What? No! We're here on the scene of today's earlier incident where the Fallen have assaulted several demons and breached one of the Great Gates. Some surviving members of the attack have given us some first-hand looks at what has transpired. We do not currently know where the Fallen have run off to, so we urge the populace to stay alert. Who let the news on the scene already? This is horrible. Hello, boss.
Fix this now.
I suppose I have to do something about this now.
Oh dear. Gate Manager Ira speaking. Oh, good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?
Ira, get me a group of construction workers, and find me a working cloak. I have some personal business to attend to up above.
Did you hear Mr. Jones today? He's the best. I love going to his party.
Hey, kid. Your day going well? That's just swell. You know, it's not every day your friends lie to your face like that. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. I can't believe I forgot about that. Look, kid. They're laughing at you. Nothing you do or say will change anything. You are a burden to everyone around you. You are a joke. I am everywhere. I am the master of your mind. You can never escape me. I am everything. And you are nothing.
Hey, are you okay?